Hello, everyone. I'm Gonzalo Ladreda, CEO and co-founder of Pockit Diagnostics. I came here today to talk to you about a global issue and a big problem called brain stroke. Did you know that 89% of stroke patients today won't receive any treatment? That's because we don't have a fast and accurate diagnosis. Also, we just have 4.5 hours to give the right treatment to the right patient. So let me tell you a story. This is Anna. Anna is suffering a big headache, so she called to the ambulance, she goes to the hospital, and clinicians need to find out if she's suffering a brain stroke and the type of stroke that she's suffering. The treatment that clinicians have is an anticoagulant, so it's so dangerous. So they will perform a CT scan and an MRI, and probably they will be after the 4.5 hours, so they will not be able to give the treatment to Anna. So Anna will have a disability or probably die. There are some blood tests in the market, but none of them have enough accuracy to allow treatment. None of them are using more than 1 or 2 biomarkers, and also are using technologies with a very low sensitivity. So Pockit Diagnostics is developing a portable blood test to detect a stroke in less than 20 minutes and without mistake. We have proof in a double-blind retrospective clinical study with 80 patients that we have a 92% of accuracy, and also we can pick patients that need treatment with 100% positive predicted value. So who is going to use that? Clinicians and paramedics will have these devices in the ambulance and in the hospital, so they will take in the intravenous blood, they will put it into a cartridge, and they will put it into the reader, and they will get a result in 20 minutes. And which customers are we targeting? We have a business model that is B2B, so we are targeting private and public healthcare providers. And stroke is a global problem. There are 20 million tests needed every year, and this is going to increase at 44% in the United Kingdom in the following 15 years. So which traction have we shown until now? We are leading a 1 million grant from Innovate UK. We have created a network of collaborators with stroke experts, we have clinicians involved, we have hospitals, clinical trial experts, health economics, and also universities. So in which stage we are? We have now a manual device, and we have validated a new panel of biomarkers. So we are raising funds to develop an automatic device to put it into an ambulance and into the hospitals, so we can start our final clinical trials. And our aim is to be in Europe and US in 2023. So we are approaching a 1.3 billion market. And our device is going to be in every ambulance, every hospital, and every stroke unit in United States and Europe. So who is going to change that? We are a multidisciplinary team. Marcos Ladreda brings expertise in diagnostics, so he has been working for several years in Cambridge area. He has been working close to the inventor of the pregnancy test. Eduardo Gaude is a doctorate from the University of Cambridge with over 40 publications, most of them related with cardiovascular diseases. And me, Gonzalo, I'm part of the Accelerate program at Cambridge Judge Business School. I will put the technology and the clinical evidence together to create a product that fits into the market. So we have been recognized that year. We have been selected to participate in Pitch Palace. So we were pitching in Buckingham Palace in front of the Duke of York and also in front of some of the most important investors in the world. We have been selected for the Santander Awards, and we have won the second prize. And we also like to have fun. So when we passed to the finals of the Santander Awards, we took this award. We fly to Santander, that is a province from Spain. We put this award into our backpack. We hike for 4 hours and a half in the snow. We sleep in the bottom of this mountain, in the floor. We climb 500 meters with all the climbing equipment, and we took this photo in the top of the mountain, so exactly here. And we have created a network with academia, industry, and mainly NHS institutions. Brain stroke affects 16 million people every year. 1/3 will die, and 90% of survivors will have a disability for the rest of their lives. Pockit Diagnostics is going to change that. Our aim is to save thousands, if not millions of people. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Fantastic. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
The work you're doing is amazing.
Thank you.
How long has it been in the process for?
Yeah, so we have been for 2 years and a half. So we start in Spain. We came with this idea. So my brother called me. He was working. I was in the university my last year. So next day I dropped university. He quit his job, and we started to do that.
That's crazy.
Then, yeah, 1 year and a half, we moved to Cambridge because we get into the associates program in the university. So we have been here in UK for 1 year and a half. I mean, we have been doing our research for now 2 years, I think. Yeah, 2 years.
For 1.5 years, your English is pretty impressive, I must admit.
It's okay, it's okay.
I think like you speak about 5,000 times more English than I would Spanish, basically. One of your slides, you pointed out the strength and expertise of your team. And I think time and time again, the reason you see startups not do so well is because they don't think through who is on their team as much as they probably should. So for you, how important was that when you were putting together the team?
Yeah, I think that main problem right now is that most of the companies that were trying to do diagnostics were not following ISO 13485, and they were not following the quality management systems. So basically that's our main aim from the beginning. So before starting to work, we studied a lot of regulatory and to don't do mistakes, no? Mm-hmm. And also having a strength in our data. So proving our biomarkers, proving our technology and talk with clinicians, work together with the clinician, with neurologists. I think that's the most important part because, I mean, our team is not just 3 people. We are more than 50. We have universities. We have people that has developed tests before, people that works in antibody engineering, people that has been related to diagnostics for 20, 30 years. So I think that's key to work close to these people.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you have all of these partnerships in place, which obviously makes sense for you guys. But like, what's next? Like, what will you need to take your company to the next level?
Yeah, so at the moment we are raising our seed round. So we have received this grant from Innovate UK. So we have received over $500,000. Mm-hmm. We started this project in December. What we have to prove is that what we do is real. Mm-hmm. So we need to increase the amount of data that we have. And our aim is to put a device in ambulances so we can test it in a real scenario so we can apply for an FDA and CE marking approval. So that's our pathway right now.
Fantastic. Well, you have a very bright future, I think, with this company. And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.